move a different color to the front so you can see a different color. This is the Basso Stretch Burnout Evening Gown. It is on a sale price of $89.98. 4 easy payments of $22.50 will get it home. What I loved about this dress is you get to look like $1 million in something you can just pull on. super easy to put on. You get great coverage, so coverage on the arms. As we talked about, being in our 50s, we don't necessarily want something that's going to show our knees, so it's a really appropriate length, and it's glamorous. You know, this is that hostess dress. It is that going to an event dress where you just have that one piece and it's really comfortable, and then when the night ends, whatever you've been up to, whether eating, drinking, dancing, you can just put it in the washing machine. This comes in numeric sizing, so regular or petite, sizes 2 through 28. I'm in the size 6, and you're saving $24 off that QVC price. So 4 easy payments of $22.50 will get this home. 3 colors to choose from. We'll show you on the rack. I'm in the wine, in case you wanted to shop right now. This is the royal. Then we also, which I love,
yes,
that
it's
blue
gorgeous.
is just,
yeah,
I mean,
striking.
it's literally electric blue.
Yeah.
Then we have it in the gunmetal. So maybe if you're looking to update that little black dress, if you don't really do color, gunmetal would be a great choice. And then, of course, this is the wine that I am wearing. So regular and petite, those are your 2 lengths on this one, and then $22.50 on Easy Pay.
Wow.
So yeah, let's talk about it.
So Sam, before we came on, had to do a quick change.
Very quick.
Just like that. That's how easy you step into this dress,
yes,
right?
That's so true.
You just pull it on. And I also want to, I've traveled with this. You can fold this up and put this in your bag. So you don't have to worry about dry cleaning. But look at that burnout detail. I mean, va-va-voom. You know, we're talking about being in our 50s, but also, ladies, sometimes you don't want to deal with hosiery. You don't want bare legs showing. You're going to get the coverage, but you're also not only going to wear it with your cute shoes that you have on. I saw Courtney Kondabi had it on with cute little black ankle boots. Ooh, so you could also do that as well. But there's so many things to talk about this dress. I don't know about you. You can be my model. The sash is already,
should we start at the top?
It's already done for you, right? This beautiful, beautiful neckline that looks so flattering on you. Just absolutely gorgeous. How do you love that ruching in the middle? Love that, right? Gives you the camo, gives you that coverage, comfort. Then he gives you that beautiful sash. It's already done for you. You could also tie that in a bow if you choose, right? Which is a lot of fun.
I didn't have time for that.
Yeah. Oh, look at you. You did it very fast there. But when you think of velvet, what do you think?
Oh, I was talking about this earlier in the Denim Company show. For the dresses from the 70s as a little girl that were like stiff
and
cardboard.
Hot.
Yes,
right?
very, very
And
hot.
I love the look of velvet around the holidays. I'm always like, but normally it's heavy and sometimes it's not flattering because it's stiff and hard. What Dennis did was he gave you this dress. You asked for a long dress and he gave it to you. This is the first time he's ever done it. It hugs your curves. It stretches. It moves. It is so flattering. It is that beautiful burnout. You can see the sheer throughout. Maybe we'll show on your arm. You can see the sheer, so it's very sexy, right? But it has stretch. It is cool on the body. You're not going to overheat. We're in our 50s, Sam. We don't want to overheat.
We do that all by ourselves.
Yes. But
don't need any help with that.
The fit, the feel of it is so flattering. It's so elegant. So maybe you're going to a wedding in the winter. Maybe you're going out on New Year's Eve, or maybe you're going to that fun holiday party in someone's home. You want to get a little fancy. You're just going to love the way this feels because it just hugs your curves. It's flattering from that ruching detail and the way it covers your chest, right? You don't feel exposed. It's beautifully made. And this is that piece, like I said, velvet normally is heavy and thick. This is just going to skim against your body and you're going to feel amazing in it.
Yeah, I mean, it really does feel amazing. And to your point about New Year's Eve, because we were talking about both having January birthdays.
Yeah.
Like my birthday is like the 2nd, so it's right after New Year's. And so often, so often it's absolutely freezing in terms of the weather. And so it's kind of, you know, and so you want to have something where you're covered up.
Where you're covered. And you don't want to deal with, you know, putting cream on your legs. You're going to get coverage. But what I love about this is how it's flattering on all silhouettes. I think we just saw Morgan coming out, and she was a 1X. She looks absolutely stunning, gorgeous. It just covers her curves. It just is so flattering, and that's what I love with Dennis. He gives you these styles that's for all ages, all sizes. Again, you can wear this to that party. You're gonna love the way it feels against your skin. I love a dress where there's a zipper that you literally just step into, so you don't have to worry about pulling it over your hair, messing up your makeup. He has that fun slit in the back. He's giving you that sash that is going to stay put. Sometimes I'm not very good at tying things. This is going to stay put. I actually have this color, and this blue is striking in person. So think ahead. You might have that holiday party. You might get dressed up for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. You put this on, this is a stunner, but I can't stress the way it just hugs your body. It's flattering on all silhouettes. I was talking about Morgan. She's a 1X and looks absolutely stunning in it.
Yeah, I feel like that's the thing Dennis does so well, is knowing women's bodies and really giving us that hourglass shape, which is, you know, it's kind of the Jessica Rabbit shape that we all want. You know, whatever size we are, that it's nipping us in at the waist, giving us that coverage on the arms. So it's just really, really flattering. This is also customer top rated, so I love it when we're able to bring you something that is my choice of the show, but also something that you love, because it's kind of, you know, we all love reviews, and once I see a few that are good, I'm like, okay, bye. I don't need to check. And when it's customer top rated, it's like double quick with that.
Exactly. And Dennis never did a long dress before. So he said everyone kept asking, so he gave this to us. This is so couture looking, and I'm looking at that price because you go in the department stores, you cannot get a gown for that price.
Well, and you can't split the payments.
No, you can't split the
$22.50 a
payments.
month.
And I'm telling you, to get a dress designed by a couture designer, right? He dresses the celebrities. He does his runway shows in New York Fashion Week. And I went, it's like a true Hollywood star-studded event, isn't it? The fashion show. So to get a piece like this that is comfortable, flattering, I mean, look how gorgeous that looks. I love the ruching, and I am just a fan of that coverage. I love where it hits perfectly. And again, wear it with your pump, wear it with your sparkle shoe, but you can surely wear this with a cute little ankle bootie as well.
Do you know what? It's funny you say that about Courtney, because when I tried this on, I was like, oh, I would have worn, I have like some stiletto kind of ankle booties that I would have worn with this too.
See
so
that?
that was exactly where my mind was going, but I think it's the length.
Yeah,
the length kind of lends
perfect.
itself, and you could even do a riding boot with like a, you know, more like a 2-inch heel. If your heel days are gone. I was wondering if I could stand in these shoes for an hour.
Well, I love those shoes. They're gorgeous.
They are gorgeous, but I will be ready to take them off. I've got a pair of Revitalines standing by the moment the cameras stop rolling.
I hear you. I have my Skechers waiting for me as well. But think about the dress, that it has this flattering silhouette, but it also has that stretch to it, right? You feel that stretch? I mean, you got dressed like in 5 seconds you came out.
Exactly. I mean, I needed a little help with the zip, but that was only because of all my microphone and stuff, so that I didn't get that caught in the zip. Super easy to put on. And there's something about, I feel like, about being covered where you kind of just feel good. You feel sort of, you know, you don't have to think, oh, my arms are cold, or, you know, when I'm sitting down, am I showing too much if I cross my legs? None of that. You're like, you are completely covered head to toe, and it's a gown. Like, how many gowns do you actually own? And when was the last time you saw a gown at the price like the one you're seeing on screen? It's $22.50 to get home a customer top rated dress from a designer who has a runway show in New York. You know, this is the thing, when we think about designer labels these days, so often it's about just a logo slapped onto something and people pay money for it. You know, Dennis is giving us his expertise, his knowledge, his know-how, and also answering our requests. And we asked for a long dress, and he's bought us this one. So this is why it's my pick of the show. I think you're going to love it. I think the occasion will present itself. And when you're getting it at this price, you're also getting it, because it's Christmas in July, with that opportunity to have extended holiday returns all the way until the end of January 2026. So keep that in mind if you don't have an occasion coming up right away and you're thinking, well, what if I get something else or I change my mind? You can do that too. So this is that beautiful royal. This is the blue. Just a gorgeous. Yes. Sapphire.
I just love how you just said that, how you have everything covered. Right, your arms, your legs, but you still feel sexy, right? And feminine and elegant. And it looks like a very expensive dress. He always checks off all the boxes, so I just love that.
And you could even, you know, I know this is a little review revealing here, but I am a triple D, so I'm just saying it might not
but
be
it
as
still
revealing.
fits you great,
but
though.
yes, but
yeah.
you could still do a little tank underneath.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You could do like a breezies with a little bit of lace.
Yeah,
if you wanted to
I
make
love
it a
that.
little bit more demure.
Yeah, you look amazing, Sam. When you
thank
came
you.
out, it's like it's wow, yeah.
And this is that gunmetal. And then we also have it in the wine, which is the one that I'm wearing. If you're still undecided, go to QVC.com, check out those customer top rated reviews. And remember, you can shop the show backwards by going to QVC.com, change the channel to QVC2. You can see items recently on air. Ooh, that jacket.
Oh.
I kind of want that jacket.
You have to get it. You're gonna.
There's so much to shop for. Don't miss out on the great prices. Mary, thank you so
Sam,
much for
thanks
joining
for
us.
having
It
me.
was a
Oh, it was so
pleasure.
much fun. Hope to do it again.
And do keep it right here on QVC2. We've still got much more to come, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Oh, Vanessa is coming up with Jenny Garth, so don't go anywhere. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.